Sarah Palin, one of the most dynamic and controversial figures in American politics, rose from the small-town life of Alaska to become a national sensation. Born on February 11, 1964, in Sandpoint, Idaho, Sarah Louise Heath Palin was raised in Wasilla, Alaska, where she developed a deep appreciation for the outdoors, faith, and family values. Her journey from a high school basketball star, known for her fierce competitiveness, to a major political figure embodies the classic American story of determination, ambition, and resilience. Palin's life was shaped by her early exposure to the rugged lifestyle of Alaska, where hard work, independence, and community mattered most. She attended the University of Idaho, earning a degree in communications and journalism in 1987, and later returned to Alaska to begin her career in media before entering public service. Her entry into politics began at the local level when she served on the Wasilla City Council from 1992 to 1996. Known for her strong conservative values and a genuine connection with her community, Palin quickly gained popularity for her straightforward approach and dedication to fiscal responsibility. In 1996, she was elected mayor of Wasilla, where she focused on infrastructure, public safety, and business-friendly policies. During her tenure, she reduced property taxes and improved city services, which helped her earn a reputation as a tough yet approachable leader. Her rise in politics was marked by her authenticity. She wasn't a polished insider but rather a relatable and outspoken Alaskan mother who connected with ordinary citizens. After serving 2 terms as mayor, Palin set her sights on higher office. In 2006, she achieved a historic milestone by becoming Alaska's first female governor and the youngest person ever to hold that position. Her governorship was characterized by reform-driven initiatives aimed at fighting corruption, increasing transparency, and asserting Alaska's control over its energy resources. Palin took on members of her own party when she exposed unethical behavior within the state's Republican leadership, proving that she prioritized principles over politics. Her administration pushed for ethical reforms, tax restructuring for oil revenues, and major infrastructure projects. One of her biggest achievements as governor was negotiating a massive natural gas pipeline deal, a project she touted as vital for Alaska's future energy independence. Sarah Palin's charisma, combined with her hockey mom image, caught the attention of national Republicans, particularly Senator John McCain, who was seeking a running mate for his 2008 presidential campaign. McCain's decision to choose Palin as his vice presidential candidate electrified the Republican base and shook up the race. Overnight, Palin went from being a regional politician to a household name across America. Her nomination made her the first woman ever on a Republican presidential ticket and only the second woman in U.S. history to run for vice president on a major party ticket. Palin's convention speech in St. Paul, Minnesota, became iconic. Her confident delivery and biting humor earned her instant fame. Lines like, "I guess a small-town mayor is sort of like a community organizer, except that you have actual responsibilities," drew massive applause and highlighted her fiery personality. The famous interview with CBS anchor Katie Couric, in which Palin struggled to name specific newspapers she read, became a turning point that fueled public debate about her qualifications. Still, her presence on the ticket energized conservative voters and reshaped the political landscape by introducing a new, media-savvy brand of republicanism. After the 2008 election ended in defeat for McCain and Palin, she continued to make headlines. Instead of fading away, she became one of the most influential figures in conservative media and grassroots politics. Palin resigned as governor of Alaska in 2009, citing the heavy toll of constant ethics complaints and media attacks, but her departure only strengthened her as a national personality. She published her best-selling memoir, Going Rogue: An American Life, which offered an insider look at her political career and personal values. The book was a huge success, selling millions of copies and solidifying her place as a conservative icon. In the following years, Palin became a prominent voice within the Tea Party movement, advocating for smaller government, lower taxes, and constitutional rights. Her speeches were filled with passion and patriotic spirit, often laced with humor and sharp criticism of Washington elites. She used social media, especially Facebook and Twitter, to directly communicate with her followers, pioneering a style of political engagement that would later define much of American politics. Pallin's influence helped shape the rise of populist conservatism and paved the way for future political figures who embraced her anti-establishment tone and outsider appeal. Outside politics, Sarah Palin also explored the world of television and entertainment. She appeared on reality shows such as Sarah Palin's Alaska and Amazing America with Sarah Palin, blending her love for adventure with her message of family and patriotism. Her visibility in the media helped maintain her relevance even as her direct political involvement waned. Through it all, Pallin remained a deeply devoted mother and wife. She and her husband, Todd Pallin, raised 5 children, and she often spoke proudly about balancing public life with family responsibilities. Her personal story, including her experience raising a son with Down syndrome and supporting her children through public attention, showed her strength and humanity beyond politics. Despite the controversies and criticisms, Sarah Palin's impact on American culture and politics is undeniable. She redefined what it meant to be a conservative woman in public life, bold, unapologetic, and unafraid to challenge the establishment. She inspired a generation of female leaders on the right and demonstrated that charisma and conviction can carry immense power, even in the face of opposition. Palin's legacy remains complex. For some, she represents the heart of American conservatism and an icon of faith, family, and freedom. For others, she symbolizes the rise of populist politics that transformed the Republican Party in the 21st century. Today, Pallin continues to be an influential voice in political discussions, interviews, and conservative events. Though she never returned to elected office, her name remains synonymous with determination and grassroots energy. Whether people agree with her or not, Sarah Palin's journey from the small town of Wasilla to the national stage is one of the most fascinating political stories of modern times, a testament to the power of resilience, authenticity, and belief in one's values. Her life reminds us that in politics, as in life, it's not about where you start, but how far your conviction can take you. And that was the incredible story of Sarah Pallin, her rise, her influence, and her lasting mark on American history. If you enjoyed learning about her journey and want to hear more inspiring stories about famous personalities and leaders, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories every week.